So basically in today's session, that first we will see that about that contract based receiving and invoicing. So the Ariba is also offering to the customer. So if the customer they require to do not create that any release order. Release order means purchase order, and in that case, if they would like to perform the receiving and invoicing, they can simply perform against the contract. So in certain cases, like for some purchasing, so for example, let's say that a rental agreement, or we can say that some advertisement purchasing. So in that case, the customer, they knows very well, like that only we have to sign off a contract, and against the contract, only they have to make the payment. So unnecessary, why they have to create the purchase order, why they have to perform the receiving. So that's something, it depends on them. So what they can do, they can simply sign up a contract with that supplier, and they can simply perform the receiving and invoicing against a contract. Okay. So I will show you how to perform the receiving and invoicing. So before that, let me just ask a quick question just for your reference. So how you know, like what are the parameters that we have to set to perform that, like contract based invoicing and receiving? Can anyone make try to make some guess?
What do you mean by parameters?
Like miss, like what are the options that is there in the contract? How we can perform the contract based receiving and invoicing?
Well, if it's not a PO based release, then basically you can use that for contract based, right?
Right.
There
But
will
how
be
system will understand either it is PO based release?
based on the commodity code, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Any further guess?
Commodity code, expiration date, creation date. I mean, like the based on the date.
Okay, no problem. Actually, in the contract, so while creating the contract, we have one option that is release required, right? So if you are selecting this release required as S, in that case, system will understand that you are going to create that purchase order against this contract. And if you will select as that release required as no, in that case, system will understand you are not going to create the release order. You are going to perform the receiving and invoicing against the contract.
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell in the first one I told, but I think I didn't say the release button. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you're right. So basically this is important questions from, like, that, like the certification point of view and some interview point of view as well. So that's why just I asked. Anyway, so what I will do, I will create one contract quickly and I will perform the receiving invoicing. So let me simply create a contract. Since already we discussed about this contract, so only I'll provide this basic information. Agreement date is today's date. Effective date should be today's only. Expiration I'm going to give the 28th. All right. So rest of the fields are the optional. I'm just skipping these fields and directly will jump to that template. And let me take this template, contract template. Okay. And we'll hit this create. All right. So we can see this contract workspace is created, and let me quickly change this view. So as of now, it is showing as the compressed view, and I'm going to change in the full view. Now this screen is the full view. So in the next, how we have to create the contract in that integrated site. So we have to go in the documents as we already discussed, and we can see we have the contract term link here. If link is not available, we can just click on this action menu, and from there we can select this contract term, right? But since our link is already available, directly we'll jump to the link. We will open this link, and this information only we have to view. So looks like fine. We'll jump, continue. Now we can see we are on the buyer side, right? Buyer side means we are not creating the contract in the downstream. And if you come to the downside, so here we can see we have these options release required, right? So once if you select this release required, that system will look that further the purchase order. And if we select this no, in that case we can see we have the options that allow invoicing against contract and allow receiving against contract, right? So it's not mandatory that we have to perform that like receiving as well, along with invoicing. It depends on the business process. Like if they would like to perform that receiving, they can perform. Otherwise they can only perform the invoicing as well. So both the options are available. It depends on the customer choice what options they are adopting. All right. So only this parameter that we have to set while creating the contract, and rest of the part will be the same. So same way we have to specify the limit value. Let me give only mandatory field information here. We'll add one pricing term. This time I'm selecting this this catalog item just to save our time. And now we'll simply jump to the summary step and we'll publish this contract. All right. So we'll go there and we'll publish, submit. We can see this our contract is published now. And let me check the status. So we have to click on the view the status of your request. And here we can see the contract number is created. This is C394, right? So whenever we have activated that radio button of this release required as no, I mean disable that release required as no. So in that case we can see we have the two options here, that is receive and invoice. Okay. So like in any contract, if like whatever that like in activity we required either like receiving or either invoicing. So in that case whenever we have to perform the receiving and invoicing, directly we have to come here and we have to perform the receiving and we have to perform the invoicing. So this is the process to perform that receiving and invoicing against the contract. And these are basically the one time like that activity will be there. It's not like that a purchase order, because for purchase order we can do something like one time like many time, but here mainly that we have to perform this one time. Why I'm saying one time? Because if we require like multiple time like like activity, so obviously we have to go with the release order, right? So for contract simply we can come here and we can simply perform the receiving invoicing as a complete contract at one time. Okay. So if you click this receive, the system will navigate to the same screen which we seen that earlier. So let me click on the receive here, and we can see we are on the same page, right? Only we have to perform like enter this acceptance quantity, how much we are expecting. So let's say I'm going to give the only one, and if you move to the next,